Hey, so summer holidays coming up, not a lot of time to practice, maybe bare things on the mind, and certainly just a wee break from the norm, if there is a break from the norm nowadays. However, I thought I'd give everybody just a very basic warm up just to keep things going. You could always treat it as a basic maintenance routine. We'll put a timer on it, see how long it is. Hopefully, we can keep this thing between, I don't know, 7 and 10 minutes long, and it should be just enough to get broken for the day, get your chops woken up, and maybe if you want to do some more playing afterwards, then that should be it. This one's going out to all the Brass Blast guys. It's been a fantastic session so far, been some great playing, but as always, I hope you find this useful, and it is for everybody, so please enjoy the video. Okay, so I've not played yet today, it's early on a Saturday morning, and what I'm hoping to do is just give you a quick routine, not too far from what I do myself, certainly not as involved, but just enough to get everything going, and maybe even have done a little bit of work. So the first thing that I always do, and a lot of you are familiar with this anyway, particularly if you're amateur students or if you've seen me in the Brass Blast group, and it's basically a lip flap. We're not looking to get the lips buzzing at all or anything. If you think about a horse just taking a breath and just going a big loose flap like that, it doesn't have to be okay. So we're just looking for a big that does a few things. One, it gets the mouth going, gets the blood going into the embouchure on the lips. It also engages the air, and for me, once those things start happening, that's my brain switching on, thinking let's get ready to play some trumpet. Okay, now from there we can go straight into playing, and we can do a couple of things that you might not find the norm. I'm not going to go into the reasons why of a lot of them, but they're just things you can try out. The next thing that I will always do on a daily basis might seem a little bit weird to you. So if you get your trumpet, it does work on a cornet as well. Get your trumpet, pull the tuning slide out. You can take it all the way out, or what I do is just kind of fold it back in itself. So that way you've just got the mouthpiece and the lead pipe with nothing attached. So you've never heard this before, it might sound a little bit different, but basically you're going to hear the buzz sound coming from your embouchure through the lead pipe and out the end of the lead pipe. Okay, this is quite nice to do with the instrument against your face already, and what we want to do is take a not too big a breath through the nose, but just a nice breath through the nose, instrument against your face, get your embouchure out of the way. To play, maybe you have to wear your lips a little bit, quick breath in and just buzz some notes or play some notes, blow some notes into the instrument. Okay. Now, I'll do that a couple of times, and basically what I'm trying to do is get as much of a resonant sound out of the lead pipe as possible. Now, you're never going to get anywhere close to the full sound that comes out of the bell, because it's just this little tube here, okay? But all you have to think about is just blowing through the lead pipe, okay? Okay, so maybe already you start to feel that you're feeling nice and kind of tingly here, and the blood's starting to get into the embouchure, certainly the air's flowing through. What we'll do now is we'll put the tuning slide back on to the instrument. Oops. And what you'll find is most of us will probably blow that air through the lead pipe and get around about an F on the trumpet. I was a little bit low today. So what we want to do is want to bear that in mind as we're playing through the instrument. We're going to move on to the next little aspect of this. So with the lead pipe and the tuning slide back together, what I do is I gently blow some notes, okay? So I call these gentle G's. I think you may have seen this in some of the other videos, Brass Blast. And this is really just the same type of thing, okay? Instrument against the face, take a nice gentle breath through the nose so we're not disturbing the embouchure, and just blowing again, okay? Maybe even softer so that we don't get that at the beginning of the note, but ultimately that's where we want to get to. And then quickly just turning the air down so that the note disappears. Okay? So the next aspect of that, we're trying to get those G's to happen on demand, and we're starting to introduce the tongue to this, okay? So same type of thing, same type of tempo, just nice and relaxed. Okay, so that's us just starting to get our first notes of the day. Where are we? I've been chatting for about 3 minutes, or about probably 3 minutes into the actual warm-up. From here, I like to go into my note bending. I've already got a YouTube video up called Note Bending and Introduction to Note Bending, etc. And this is where I want to think back to the sound of our bent, or not bent, the sound of our lead pipe note. Okay, we're going to try and bend down towards that. What we're going to do is we're going to start off on our G that we just played there, and we're going to go from a G down to an F sharp. Okay, so G, second valve, back up, and then we're going to try and bend down to the F sharp. So it will sound like this. Okay, so if you want to see the full video on note bending, I'll put a link to that in the description. That full exercise, a lovely exercise by itself for a warm-up too, but you can do that full exercise. I think the PDF is widely available. We'll try and share that as well. It goes all the way down to a bottom G. Now thinking back to our open note with the mouthpiece and the tuning slide and no lead pipe, we want to try and bend down to an F, okay? So we'll play the G, the F, and then we'll try and bend down to the F. This is a little bit further, so if you fall off the F and go down to a bottom C, don't worry about it. Carry on the air, and if you can pop back up to the G, that's good. And gradually, we'll get that nice bent F. Ah, sorry, so of course, F is first valve there. Okay, so what might happen is this. Don't worry about it. Practice and practice and practice, and just spend some time with it, and just try and think about being nice and open here, like you're using the word ah, and that will really, really help open everything up. So next thing that we're moving on to from here is starting to move around the instrument a little bit. There's a couple of variations on this next exercise, and really all we're doing is we're descending just from a G down to a bottom G. We're just going to do it in what we call a triad. Don't worry about the technicalities of this just now. I will make sure that all the fingerings are in the video, and all the note names as well. Okay, so we're going to start off on the G where we started, down to an E, and then down to a C. So we'd carry on all the way down through to A now. And then finishing up there on G. Now the more advanced version of that is start off on our top C, and you can do both of these exercises back to back. So the next one would just be starting on our top C and descending down to our bottom C. Okay, and then we'll just finish off by going down to our, let's go down to our lowest note possible this time, so this will be down to our F sharp. Okay, okay, right. And the final part of this is a little bit of lip flexibilities. And if you are not comfortable with lip flexibilities at this stage in time, I've got a video on here on YouTube called Introduction to Lip Flexibilities. And there will be another video coming along which will go a little bit more into depth about the basic exercises of lip flexibilities and how we start exploring that trumpet technique. For this one just now, all we're going to do is G, C, G, C, G, and then we go down the valves. Okay, so I'll do a few of those. This full warm-up will be available in PDF format, and I'll get a link to that on the description as well. Okay, so starting off on open. Chromatically down to our lowest note possible, which will be starting at a C sharp, F sharp, C sharp, bottom F sharp, and then back up to C sharp. And finishing on our C sharp there. So that's it. There's a lot more we can go into, and I've got a lot more stuff on the YouTube channel already up, and there'll be more stuff to come. So hopefully that'll be a nice little warm-up stroke maintenance routine just for you to get to grips with and have a go with. If there's anything you want me to discuss or demonstrate on the channel, please send me a message. And other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like the video and share the video if you want, and like the channel of course, hit the subscription bell. And I hope to see you again. Take care out, bye bye.